Hi, this is Afiq, Chief Finance Ninja at Fast Refinance. Today's video, we're going to share with you the 5 kinds of insurance you definitely need. You hear people talking about savings plans, you hear people talking about life plans, term plans, all kinds of plans. But nobody really goes into the essential kind of plans that you need. There's so many misconceptions about insurance out there, that somebody's just trying to sell you something or that you don't really need insurance. Now, in our earlier videos, we've talked about the 5 main kinds of risk that a common person faces in their lifetime. And so in this video, we're going to talk about the 5 insurance plans that you must have to cover those 5 risks. The most important insurance plan you should and you must have is what we call a hospitalization plan. This essentially pays for your hospital bill. We know going to hospital is expensive. Would it be great if you had that one plan that would pay for all of your hospital bills? That's what a hospitalization or a medical insurance plan covers. You need this plan because when you go to a hospital, sometimes we can't afford the bill. It's easily a few $100,000. And so having a hospitalization plan pays for your hospital bills. The second most important plan that you should be getting is what we call a personal accident plan. Like its name implies, it's a plan that covers you for minor accidents and even up to major ones as well. So a personal accident plan will really reimburse the medical costs involved in an accident. Now bear in mind, it has to be accidental in nature. For example, if I fell down and I broke my leg, that was an accident. So it would cover for the medical costs involved with my broken leg. Now, it's also commonly said that sometimes we get into minor accidents that we don't really need to be hospitalized for, but we still need a doctor's attention. For example, a sprained ankle. If I sprain my ankle, I'm not going to be able to fix it by myself. I'll just go to a clinic somewhere and get it bandaged, get it wrapped, maybe even physiotherapy for it. And this is what my personal accident plan covers. Minor to major accidents. One of the most common and yet underinsured events in our lives are major illnesses. So as we get older, the likelihood of us getting sick increases. And sometimes when we fall sick, it gets really severe. In this case, we're talking about major illnesses. Major illnesses are things like cancers, heart disease, strokes, diabetes, and so on. So these conditions actually involve a high cost of treatment. It can get really expensive. And so if you don't have an insurance plan that covers major illnesses, you're going to have to pay for these bills yourself. The 4th most important plan you have to have is a death and terminal illness plan. So death is quite straightforward. It's the end of life. But a terminal illness is really defined as having an illness that gives you a life expectancy of 12 months or less. In other words, if I fall ill, I don't have much longer to live. So one of the most important plans you should have is a plan that covers for death and terminal illnesses. Now, these plans will pay you a lump sum of money, for your loved ones, for any kind of liabilities you may have outstanding. The last plan that everyone should have is something called a disability income plan. As the name implies, it pays you an income while you are disabled. In my earlier video, we talked about a temporary and a permanent disability. A disability income plan pays you a portion of your monthly salary in the event you are temporarily or permanently disabled. The plan will pay for as long as you are disabled. So these are the 5 most essential, most critical plans you need in your life. Don't think about anything else until you get all these 5 plans. Tell us in the comments below, what other insurance plans do you think are important to have? This is Afiq, Chief Finance Ninja at Fast Refinance. We'll see you at the next video. And as always, if you like our videos, hit subscribe or join our mailing list. You'll get updates on the go.